The Surfing Violinist presents Post-Recital Self-Loathing Disorder, Violin Vlog 35. So Anthony Peebles has been gracious enough to use me as a violinist in a few of his original song recordings. One of them is called Every Weight, and I think of all the things I've recorded, through my very brief and intermittent career as a recording violinist on other people's stuff. It's probably one of my favorite things I've done. I think him and Weston managed to use the violin well, and sometimes people don't know how to use it well in recordings. They feature it too much or too little, and Weston mixed it very well. I still listen to it, and I'm not happy with myself. I'm happy with everything they did, but I still, I don't know. It's just like some people don't like to be on camera. I don't like to be recorded playing the violin. I just get really weird about it. So Anthony requested if I would come and play violin for his original single, Red Roses. And I can't remember if we did it once or twice, but I didn't like what I played at all. I was so mad. And he was like, man, no, it's fine. We're going to get it. And I couldn't bring myself to go back, and I just apologized. I said, look, I don't feel in the headspace for recording right now. And so I apologized to him. And the song is beautiful, but it was like a missed opportunity. I wish I had done it. I'm still struggling with being recorded. I still have a hard time actually playing publicly, but being recorded, it's just, the mic picks up everything, every little scratch, every little minor intonation problem, every major intonation problem. It drives me nuts. I was self-aware enough to record my reaction as I walked out, and then I kind of explained what this feeling is like.
So ever since I was a kid, I've had what I will call like recital. There should be a term for that. I'm sure there's some sort of psychological term for this, but it's like post-recital. You call it like post-recital self-loathing disorder. It's basically, and I think anybody can suffer from this. It's like after a test, like maybe you have test-taking anxiety or something. So maybe you come out of the test and you know you missed something. I had it as a kid when we did spelling bees. This one time, like, I self-sabotaged in the spelling bee, and it was just like inconsolable for the next day or two. It's just this feeling like you screwed up, the weight was on your shoulders, and you choked. But it also makes me susceptible to doing really stupid stuff. Get out of the thing, and rather than having a relief, I want to not kill myself, but I do want to throw myself to the whim of fate, kind of thing. I recorded myself walking out of this playing for Anthony, because every time I record myself playing violin, that's how I feel. It's like looking into an all-seeing mirror and just being naked and malnourished in front of it. That's what I feel like playing violin anytime I record. Even public performance, but not as bad as recording. Recording is just like, it's just all your weaknesses laid bare. But that's that look that's on my face is the feeling that I have. And I'm sure that people can relate to that feeling. You don't have to be a musician or a performing artist.
I think the most overused heckler's joke in the history of the world has to be, Freebird! If you play any instrument, you could be up there with an accordion, you could be up there with the chanter of a bagpipe by itself without the actual bags. You could be up there with a recorder, the one that you play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on in elementary school, and someone is going to get whatever their legal limit is. We should redefine a legal limit for dudes, the Freebird limit. Like, at what point when there is a break in the noise, a dude feels compelled to yell Freebird? Someone is going to fall for the bait to fill in the gap of silence with Freebird. So one day, I decided to call the bluff.
Freebird!
Seriously?
I'll see myself out.
I can do it. It'll sound like a video game is my back in the band, but we can't do it. I won't get every note.
You can try.
I can try. No one else, anybody opposed, say aye. All right.
No.
No.
You're just pyro.
Let me get my band queued up. Hold on. Okay, it's not going to sound like the original. They have like 15 people playing on stage when they do it. So there it is. Now you have to stay here for the whole thing, though. That's the stipulation. It's a piano reduction. Who knows how long this will take?
I did horrible, by the way, but a credit to the dude, he actually tipped me. It was a pretty funny gag. There weren't many people in there, and so everyone just kind of put up with it. And, you know, if you got a good sense of humor about it, it's cool. You can still say free bird. But sometimes the off the beaten path requests end up being really fun. A friend of my buddy requested some punk rock. Caught me by surprise.
I don't know how well this will work on violin, but my favorite NoFX song is their cover of Starry Starry Night, Vincent, so that's the one I'm going to do. I don't have the music for it, so I'm literally just going to be playing this. We'll just see what happens. It's going to be like NoFX karaoke with violin. I'll work on it with that. I'll honor back mine and Vincent.
So a couple of these days in October of 2023, I dressed up in my full get-up. And one of those days on the coming back from the gig, I can't remember if it was Ferrucci's or I think it might have been that Bergen Barrel gig where I played the NoFX. I stopped by the skate park on the way back. I was like, I'm going to get a still that I can use in promos. And I was going to use it for Ferrucci's. So that's Trip Barrett in the background there, one of the fellow bowl skaters. And I just couldn't get the angle right setting up my camera. And, you know, I got a couple fun clips, but it just wasn't really the greatest to make a still to use in a social media promo post. So Trip was nice enough to carry my phone, and with the new features on these phones, like the slow-mo works pretty good, we eventually got it. Until next time, keep it consistent, even if your muse isn't. To see these videos early, without ads, join the lineup here on YouTube. You just need a YouTube account, and for $1.99 a month, you click this little join button and sign up to get early and ad-free access to 4 monthly vlogs: the surf vlog, the violin vlog, the Masala vlog, and the family vlog. Thank you very much.